welcome to my channel Feel Good Within. This is Nagpal over here, and today I'm going to tell you about my biggest failure. So you guys know Ivan challenged everybody on his team to share the biggest failure. That's why I'm sharing this thing with you. So let's just go ahead and start. So 3 years back on July 2015, 31st July 2015, I actually resigned from my job. In August I thought of starting my own company, and that was a clothing line, alright, of Indian designer ethnic wear. So I designed my website in August, and I ordered the stuff also, like whatever I started the process, everything. I designed my website. I did collab with shipping companies or everything. Yeah, so I started looking for vendors and everything. So I started the process. Why I started clothing line, that also I tell you, because once I was looking for suit for my mom, because my mom used to wear suit. Even I used to wear suit, like when I used to go to office. Most of the time I used to wear kurta or suit only. So that's why I was shopping for my mom online for designer suits or for normal cotton wear suits. So I find out there was not enough website who were providing quality suits. So I did not do any research about demand or something, or how much competition is there in the market. So I did not do any research. I just started company because I thought it would be good to start your own clothing line, and I always had an interest in fashion as well. So before that, I told you guys I worked 10 years in sales, and when I was like as a child, when I was in 10th, then I always had a dream to have something global business kind of. So like when I was in 10th, I had a dream that I'll want to do something globally, some global business I want to do, and what I had no idea what business I'm going to do. So after I did my graduation in business studies, that's why I did my graduation in business studies. Though I did not do it regular, when I was studying business studies, I was also working. So I was working, and side by side I was studying as well. And in the last year I did my radio jockey course as well, I told you guys. So after that I was working in sales as well, and I was finding job in radio jockey as well. So I did not get a job as a radio jockey. Even I applied for news anchor as well in NTV or Astak, and so I did not get job anywhere because they said my Hindi is not good, and like Indian audience won't connect with me somehow. And so then I thought, okay, I'll start my own clothing line. So like since the time I started working when I was 17, okay, so I worked for 10 to 11 years in sales. So till the time I worked, I almost saved almost 30 to 40% of my salary. Alright, I'm very conjuice person, okay, I don't spend much, and I almost saved 30 to 40% because I wanted to buy my own home. But somehow I decided not to buy home, and I decided to start my business. So whatever investment I made in 10 to 11 years, I thought, I as a girl, you guys know, like in India, girls get married at 18. Especially I'm from Punjab, like there girls get married at 18, and they have kids by 20 or 21. Right? So, but I never wanted to have that kind of life, and I wanted to do things what I want to in my life, and my parents have been really supportive as well. Yeah, so like whatever you saved in 10 to 11 years, though I had an option as well. If I wanted, I would have got married as well with that money. In India people spend huge amount of money on marriage, but I think that's not a great investment to go ahead and invest everything on your marriage. So instead of buying a home, I started my business, and I took a calculated risk also. Like it's not that I spend entire money in my business. I invested 50% of the money in business, and 50% I kept for myself, so that I can take care of my expenses and everything. Because when you're starting a new business, you cannot take from something from business. Even in this life coaching business, I'm not earning anything, and so yeah, like in starting, I think first 5 to 6 years you have to go ahead and invest in that business. Yeah, so I started. So I did that like for 1 year. So after 1 year, like in 2016, accidentally, so I made 2 videos for marketing for my online store. And what I realized when I made 2 videos for marketing, it was for Facebook only, not for YouTube. So I realized that making a video really makes me happy. So I made one video for YouTube as well. First video I made, that was for marketing of my online store. Okay, so I thought, oh, this thing really makes me happy. Making a video really makes me happy. And like I tell you, like in that process, in that 1 year, though I was selling suits, but I was not feeling good from inside. Also I realized that when I speak, I feel more good. And I was at home, I was in the back end, I stopped dressing up and everything, though I was selling designer suits. But I stopped dressing up, and I was feeling bad from inside, so I was not feeling good. So one thing I realized, that making a video really makes me happy. Then I also wanted to do something regarding mental fitness. So I made, I started making another videos about meditation and everything. Okay, so I think I'm going on wrong track. And then slowly when I started making videos on this channel, and it was making me truly happy, and slowly I shared my journey, that in my spiritual awakening I realized my spiritual gifts as well. And also I realized that what my life purpose is. So and my that business was doing okay, and I was not so happy. So I consciously decided in 2017, last year, to stop that business, because it was not giving me much profit as I expected, nor it was making me happy. And I realized my purpose as well, that my purpose is to become a life coach. And yeah, but I don't regret anything, alright. I know I lost money, but in that period actually I learned a lot of things. I learned what my spiritual gifts are, what my life purpose is. Also I realized what I want to do truly. So sometimes, like when you start something, as I think Oprah Winfrey also says, that failure is actually just to point out that you're going in wrong direction. So sometimes when you start something else, even if you fail at that thing, it will go ahead and take you to the right thing, which is actually your purpose is. So at that time, in that 1 to 2 years, I was reading a lot of books. I had a lot of free time, which I think I never had in my entire life, because when you are in school, or when you are in when you're working as well, you don't have time for yourself. But in these 2 to 3 years, I really had time to evaluate myself, to introspect myself, and to see like what I want to do in my life. So though I spend a lot of money, and I lost a lot of money as well, and it's a huge risk when you start a business. But I truly enjoyed the process. Like every day you learn something new, and I think that makes you truly happy when you learn something new. So sometimes you lose money as well, But I think that's a part of the journey, right? That's how you learn. You make mistake when you start something for the first time. You don't know like how to do everything, right? And I started my business for the first time, though my dad is also an entrepreneur, but he is like he don't deal in online, right? In online business, he do different stuff. So what I believe is that everything happens for your highest good. So like, even if I would not have started this my clothing line business, I would have never watched Ivan's channel or Tony Robbins video, because I truly had no idea how to manage a business. So like you as to manage a business, you need different skills. You need to learn marketing. You need to see how shipping goes, how logistic goes, and how you have to go ahead and manage the payment gateways and about the payment and everything. So I was doing everything alone, and I had nobody to help. And let me tell you, like, even your friends never help. Like the people who were there with me in my other jobs, even they have really good marketing companies. If you're a girl, they think that you're a fool, alright? I don't know, like some people in India especially, people think that if you're a girl, I think you don't, like they think that they don't have a mind if you're a girl. So they charge you like very, very high. So my own friends were charging me higher than the market price, like if I want to go for a marketing or some other thing. That's why I never deal in my friends. So yeah, like it's good, like you go ahead and do your own research. What are the even the vendors I had, that was the private vendors, like I never met them before. I search online myself who are the good vendors who are providing quality products in this process. So I believe everything happens for your highest good. So this was the process when I find out Tony Robbins, because he is a business coach and Ivan Carmichael is a business coach. So I was watching their videos, and that's how I realized that I want to be a life coach. I don't want to do this business because it's not making me so happy, and nor like it's profitable as much, and it's not making me that happy as well. So though I started and it failed, but I think it was good for me, and everything happens for a reason. So I truly believe that failure is a stepping stone to success. You should always try whatever you want to do. Even if you fail at it, you will learn great lessons. I came to know so many things. If I would not have started this thing, I would not have known that I can be a good speaker or I can be a life coach as well. Because in these 2 years, truth is that in these 2 years I read a lot of books, which I think is really helpful for me, and it's just not helpful for me, it will be helpful for you guys as well. So I am sharing everything, whatever happened in my journey. But I think that's how spiritual awakening happened, and that's how spiritual awakening also happened in my life, because I have gone through in 2 to 3 years through so many things, not just my business wise, personally as well. And yeah, so that's why I believe like it's okay sometimes you fail at things, and then you go ahead and start something else, because it's a life, it's a journey. Every day you learn something new, and life goes on, and I don't regret anything. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share, and Ivan told me to make this video, that's why I made this video. I hope you truly enjoyed this video. So if you truly enjoyed this video, you can click on like button. Also don't forget to click on subscribe and share. Have a wonderful and a blessed day ahead, everyone. Love you all. Take care. Bye bye.